should get this fern in it. Huh?
I'm deciding whether I should cut you off or cut myself off. It's
off.
difficult to decide. What's with you and the fern?
Is the fern
Every time this guy's in my basement, he talks about my fern.
It's a good fern. You gotta get it in the video.
Alright.
There's nothing like a good fern.
Right? Look at that.
By the way, Marissa, we are live on his Facebook and YouTube for tomorrow. So you can just wave or thumbs up, whatever, to the peoples.
To all of our fans.
Yeah. All three of them.
All our giant following, yeah.
Hello! Welcome to AOL Movie Phone, brought to you by Aaron's Basement.
Welcome back to Nothing, Something, and Everything in Between with, yes, Aaron, Richard, and we have an awesome guest for you guys. You can say your name.
My name's Marissa Rubin.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry, we don't have any creeps. You don't have to worry about giving out information.
Fun.
So your social was... No, I'm just kidding.
Mm-hmm.
So...
Tell everybody where we are.
I'm going to get
Alright, cool.
So, not only is it glad to have you on as a guest, because you were in one of our films, but also, this is our first ever episode in my basement, not Richard's. And a little coincidence, he had a boat in his basement.
Yeah, if you look through all of our episodes, there's a boat on our table in my house. Mm-hmm. And now, there's a boat in Aaron's.
Yeah, can I play with the boat? Because I just think...
It's a pure coincidence.
Yeah. So, Marissa, tell us a little bit about yourself. You can, say the boring stuff. I'm aged, isn't it?
Okay. I was born and raised in West Bloomfield, Michigan.
What are you doing here?
I go to...
Ask
Getting there, okay? I go to school at NYU. I major in musical theater at Tisch. That is my life as of now. Mm-hmm.
How happy are your parents that you're into film and acting?
You know.
You know.
We know.
We know.
Oh yeah. So yeah,
okay.
But yeah,
Are they coming around to it? Has it taken them some time?
It took, yeah. I mean, they're definitely behind it now, but it took a little bit. But we're good now. We're good.
It's cool. And is this your first year in it, or?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's try to stay in front of the microphone, ma'am.
I'm sorry.
Sorry. Yeah. So this is. Well, I've been acting since I was little, but yeah, I just started school this year. I took a gap year last year in between high school and college, and now I'm here in the city and.
I actually just want to take a moment for everyone to try to guess her age. I guarantee you won't guess it just because I was baffled in the beginning.
I just said it's my first year in college, and that I took a year in between high school and college.
Not everybody's perceptive. It's not a type of thing where you just listen.
Shh.
Can you tell people where you found this human being?
Alright, so me and Marissa, we went to kindergarten together. She used to bully me until I got old enough to kick her ass. And
so you got left back in kindergarten
did,
6 times.
6 times.
Yeah.
And then I did. Oh, I feel like you were going somewhere with that.
Yeah. Like you kicked my ass, and now as like a thing, I just feel like I need to learn more from you and how to kick ass, which is why I'm here to hang out with you.
You gotta learn from Woody Packs.
Right.
But honestly, we met on set of Woody Packs.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks so much for being a part of that.
Thanks for having me.
We have a lot of people from our old cast and crew. I'm glad we still got to keep in touch.
It was a pretty young cast. It was old.
What do you mean?
You say we had a pretty old cast and crew.
We had some old fuckers.
Yeah.
Some people
You were the oldest fuck there.
Wow. Feelings. They're getting hurt.
Good.
What I was saying before I was rudely interrupted.
Mm-hmm.
Because you.
Isn't that just the nicest poster right there?
What, the George Costanza?
That's
George
actually
Costanza.
me.
Look at
3
that George
years ago.
Costanza.
And then I lost some weight.
For those who have never seen the film, which you probably haven't, tell everybody where that's from.
So High Fives was another short film that we did. Great success. Everybody knows
Great
about
success.
So
Yeah, like that.
Did
We
you know
studied
about
in
it?
class actually.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
It's famous.
Right.
A lot of kids know about it. Your brother's actually a huge fan of it.
He is.
Shout out to Richie's older brother. So from the time that we've seen you, we shot when? In May?
Yeah, May or April or sometime around.
Whatever. Yeah.
What have you what you been up to? How's your summer?
We don't swear on the show.
Oh, you can curse as much as you
We actually-
fucking want.
We actually
Okay,
encourage
cool,
every
cool.
other word to be a curse word.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
So.
Welcome to the club.
What did I do? I finished studying at Strasbourg in the spring.
Ooh, fancy pants.
Stop. And then I sentimentally went home for the summer to go work at my old summer camp, or I grew up, because I knew I'd, be doing this forever, pretty nonstop, and I wanted to get one more kick in there. And I don't know, I had some campers who were awesome, so I might go back.
Nice. Did you get to beat up the kids?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay.
I thought about it.
You ever thought about doing stand-up comedy?
Yeah.
You should.
One second. Where did you like?
I don't know.
Where was
I
that
just had-
transition?
I just
He
had
doesn't
like
mean
a.
when he's complimenting me.
I'm,
Okay?
yeah,
Just relax.
I'm very perceptive of things.
It's like saying you should be a forehead model. It doesn't fit. We're not talking about that.
Is
Why?
that a thing?
Forehead models?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You ever saw like on Rogaine when they just focus on the forehead?
I think that's
Like,
top
I
of the
think
head.
that's just like
It's-
being pretty. Like you just
Rogaine?
have a nice forehead, so they're in the commercial. Like it doesn't. You don't just have a nice forehead. It usually goes.
I actually have a question. I have a dilemma. You know how people are bald?
Mm-hmm.
Like this, they have like the U shape where they're bald on top.
Yeah. a
Where
widow's
does
peak.
the what?
It's called a widow's peak.
Okay.
Wait.
Like the George Costanza. You see what
Yeah.
George Costanza has? Like he's bald on top.
Oh, yes.
How do you know where the cutoff for the forehead is? Like, where is it now? The
You
head?
see where it's shining?
Where's the forehead? Yeah.
Right there, that's the cutoff.
So where it shines?
Yeah.
I think a little mystery's good. Like, do we have to know?
I kind of want to know. And where your shine theory kind of makes you sound like Mufasa. Everywhere where the sun shines is your kingdom.
Right?
Your dark territory is not.
That's all the dark territory back there. You don't want to be part of that.
You guys remember when they brought that back to theaters, like recently,
Mhm.
The Lion King? Okay, so you
Mhm.
guys know the movies, the Back to the Future movies, right?
Yeah.
So they traveled to the year 2015. So in 2014, I very perceptively told all of my friends they're going to be smart enough to bring this back to theaters in 2015 to make more money. Like, that's a good business
Of
thing,
course.
right? They'll be like, oh, they traveled in 2015, that's why we're bringing it back, just to prove that we don't have hoverboards. But I mean, we do, but not that kind. And then it didn't happen, and I'm so salty. Like, how good is that idea?
It was a great idea, but it didn't happen.
It is, but I feel like I'm more salty about not having hoverboards. I think I'm more peeved about that.
Yeah.
How awesome were they? We all seen Back to the Future, right?
Mhm.
In this room, you guys all okay.
Everyone watching.
Everybody
seen
watching,
Back to the
all our
Future.
7 listeners. Yeah, we bumped up from 3 to 7.
Is that?
It's a thing. My cousin started watching. So.
Oh, nice.
So I'm kind of peeved. Like that movie pissed me off a lot. It's a lot of things that should have happened haven't.
Yeah, well, in Blade Runner, by 2019, it's a desolate universe. So. Yeah.
Did you watch Blade Runner?
No,
Marissa?
not yet.
No, you know why? Because it's not a movie you see right now. It's not a movie to see right now.
What's the movie to see right now?
It
Battle of the
It?
Sexes.
What?
Oh.
just happened.
No,
What
Battle
did
of
you
the Sexes with Emma Stone and Steve Carell.
Did
I'm
that?
saying this weekend. Yeah, it came out. It was at the Toronto Film Festival.
Oh, that's with the tennis, right? The
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. You don't
Yes,
even
the
know
tennis
the
movie.
fucking movie.
Oh, I
You
knew.
didn't even know.
I knew
You
hard.
watched it?
No, I'm
Okay.
going to see it this weekend.
There's a movie about Wonder Woman.
Called
Yeah, it's
Wonder
called-
Woman?
No,
there
no, no,
you
no,
go.
no. It's an independent movie with how Wonder Woman came about. The writer of Wonder Woman. It's pretty cool. Watch the trailer.
Of how a movie was made?
The comics, the
Mhm.
original comic,
Mhm.
how Wonder Woman was made.
Oh, it's a documentary.
It's a movie.
I'm more of a Superman fan.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I feel like it's
some
not
over-
going to be the top of my list. So.
Fine.
All right.
Anyway,
Anyway.
superheroes. Hold on. Don't you fucking anytime he wants to change the topic. Anyway, let me ask you something. What's your favorite superhero?
Harvey Weinstein.
That's not a superhero. I mean, he's got powers,
Yeah, not anymore.
but come on.
Ooh, I just am not. Not well versed enough to be able to say like this
Really?
is my
Fired.
favorite.
No, it's totally cool. All right, we're gonna
I'm sorry.
pausing this fucking bullshit.
I didn't know this requirement, and they just.
It is. No, we just like to get in on it with some people.
I feel like if I say
Chris.
Batman, that
I'm sorry.
what?
Some guy I shout out here and again. He's a Batman fan. You were saying
Okay.
something about Batman?
Oh yeah, I mean, I was gonna say probably Chris especially, but that I would please people if I said Batman was my favorite. Like I feel like if I say Batman, I'm safe.
No, not here.
Everybody loves
I
Batman.
hate Batman.
Yeah, everybody loves Batman.
No.
Like,
Superman sucks.
Fuck you.
You know why
Oh,
Superman
yeah.
sucks? Because he has the capabilities to kill everybody, but he doesn't.
Yeah, you
That's
know
why
what?
he sucks.
Okay, so does the Flash.
He sucks too.
You suck.
He sucks.
I like.
Who wants to have
Andrew
super
Garfield
speed?
in
Who do you like?
Spider-Man.
Who do you like?
Andrew Garfield.
Oh, you're like the only
That was like
person
the
that
worst
liked
one.
him.
Oh,
Andrew Garfield.
really? I'm the only one that
Terrible.
liked him?
Wait, why? Because of his acting
You're
or
still
his
fired.
looks?
I just think he's a really talented actor. And that he did
Yeah,
a
he
good
is.
job. in
Outside
Spider-Man.
of Spider-Man.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry.
is that-
I didn't mean to shut it down. I didn't mean to reopen. Tell me
Whatever.
why you like it.
No.
No, I'd love to hear
No, it's
you
fine.
bash Tobey Maguire and Tom Holland. I'd love to hear it.
Well, I feel like I have lost credibility because I've never seen the Tobey Maguire one. So.
You're still fired.
I'm gonna get up again.
Okay, you know, let's talk about something else. Yeah.
All right. Anyway.
Let's-
You see? I told you the anyway thing.
Anyway.
Let's go,
So
man.
you're an
Anyway,
actor,
this.
right?
Yeah.
Let's talk about some weird auditions you've had.
Mm.
Aaron just had one the other day where he had to play a woman. That didn't go so well.
That didn't. Okay. Just what's
So-
a bad audition you've had
Mm.
or awkward?
Okay, so last week, we get, because I'm an NYU Tisch student, we get a ton of
Second time
emails.
she brought it up. Third time.
Representing with her water bottle. I know you guys can't see it, but it's there.
Yeah,
Are you trying to
it's-
show us up because we didn't go to school of film?
Whoa, you became a lawyer.
You said it.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. But so last week I got an email about an audition, which we get quite often, and it was like an in-school thing.
Mhm.
Someone in the writing department was going to produce an off-Broadway play, and it was a short 10-minute script about racism and
Aaron's
and
favorite
I'm-
topic.
and
That's not good.
and I'm white, so like super
I
white.
didn't notice
You
that.
but
don't
I-
have to, you don't have to say that. You can be black. People don't see this. On the podcast, you can be whatever you want. I mean, these people, yeah, they can see it.
Oh, okay. Well, for this story, I'm white. Anyway, so I get this email, and the story is it takes place in an airport and discrimination in an airport, and the script basically had this one Middle Eastern woman who was in her 30s talking for most of the script, and so when I got the sides. I was like, oh, okay, you know, there's a lot of non-speaking roles, like that's something that, you know, because I'm a freshman, like they'd probably put me in a non-speaking role, and I don't know, I made up shticks in my mind about like what I should read for the audition, and of course, I start, you know, just running lines for that character, even though I'm not Middle Eastern and I am not in my 30s, so I don't know why I thought that'd be okay, and I just thought, okay, like she'll see me read for this role, and if she likes me, you know, she'll put me in something else or have me read for whatever else. And on my way to the audition, I'm looking over the lines and whatever, and I'm realizing I probably actually I know that I didn't give this as much time as I should have. Just bad actor moment. This was entirely my fault.
Owning up to
It's
that, like,
yeah, like I straight up didn't put enough time into this audition, and it takes place in London, okay,
oh.
which means they have English accents. So I'm like, oh, okay, but like it's an airport, you know, people from everywhere go to airports. I can just be American. Like I don't know, I just
Oh,
rationalized this entire thing, like nothing that I came in with was correct, and I come in, and she was like, hi, blah, 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 introduce yourself. And I'm like, hello. It was like a sit down, one-on-one. The writer was super sweet. And she was like, okay, like, who did you practice reading for? And then I said, well, I know I'm white, but I did practice reading for this character. And she was like, okay, so how about you read for this character? And I was like, cool. And she was like, okay, great. So I'm going to need you to read it in a Cockney accent. And then I was like, okay, yeah, like, no problem. So, and she's like, do you need a minute to get into it? And I'm like, yes, thank you so much. And I'm like sitting here in my mind, just like reading under my breath, trying to come up with a Cockney accent. Like, I don't know how to do
Jason
Cockney.
Statham.
So, and I learned at Strasbourg, RP, received pronunciation. So that's like Shakespeare, very, very proper. Like whatever. And I'm like, okay, like I'll just do a variation of that. Like I'll just yeah, right.
She was like, nope.
So
Can we hear it?
start.
Can we-
No.
Come on, I'll give you
Oh,
my
shit,
Cockney
no.
accent.
No,
No.
I wish I didn't tell this story.
Cheerio, mate.
Yeah, like essentially like worse than that, but yes.
Yeah.
So I start reading, and I just know that I'm bombing it at this point. Like I already thought I was reading for a 32-year-old Middle Eastern woman. Like I'm not getting the role. Like she
The
thinks I'm an
roles
idiot.
Aaron goes for.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
Middle Eastern women. That's what I get.
yeah.
Racist.
I can see how they would cast you. As you're very
Minus the beard. Okay.
right. You just shave a little bit of the wig. So I start reading and I'm like, okay, like I'm just gonna have fun with this, and I keep reading whatever, and I forgot all of my audition technique because all of a sudden I'm so wrapped up in trying to say words that I'm not even making eye contact, like I'm just reading the script, and then there was one line I can't remember what it was, but she was like, "Can you try this for me, like more angry?" And I was like, okay, yeah, like my angry Cockney accent, like whatever.
Well, bloody hell.
And I tried it again, and she was like, did one of these like silent,
Judgmental
like
pauses.
looking down at the paper, like, one more time, and I'm like,
She's just
you want to see that again? Okay.
she's just
So-
laughing at your misery at that point.
Oh yeah, and of course I try it again and again, and she was like, okay, well, thanks for coming in today, and I was like, yeah, you're welcome. So now you know how not to prepare for an audition.
You give me a
And-
Cockney accent, bitch.
Yeah, and anyway, she was very gracious. She sent all of the people who she didn't take into the production, like, thank you for auditioning. I'll keep your resume for the future. Which
Hey,
is
you never
very,
know.
very gracious. So you
You
never
know-
get one of those.
Next time
Maybe
you
she'd
should
love my my courage to go in there and pull something out of my ass.
you should do one of those my English accents that I always go to, the high pitched. Good evening. one of those.
Good evening,
What?
son. How about the rest of the podcast?
I did one
Please
of the
don't.
podcasts.
God, not
Actually,
again.
I can do it again. if you
Marissa,
want.
could you do it for the rest? I have to do this accent that you tried.
What do you think I'm talking about?
God, he's doing
It's the proper way to speak in English.
I'm sweating. You got me sweating.
You would have gotten the role if you spoke that way.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Sure.
100%.
Mm-hmm.
So in that situation, you would be the designated
Dumbass.
dumbass. What we done? You're like, whoa, did he just call me a dumbass? No, this is something.
Explain yourself.
Please let me. So on this podcast,
Mm-hmm.
we have a beautiful segment called the Designated Dumbass.
Uh-huh.
The designated dumbass.
Thank you. And that's basically someone that is a dumbass, and he's the designated one for the week. And for that week, or that audition period, you were probably it. She probably.
Yeah.
And
I'll take it.
the reason we got is I work as a pizza delivery guy, and I just have a ton of them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give you some of my examples that I've got throughout this week, and then I would love to hear one of yours that you experienced either in film or everyday life where you were like, whoa, this fucking person designated dumbass of the week.
Okay.
So here's one.
Mm-hmm.
I actually have two. One is just straightforward. The second one is a multiple choice, which I want you guys to answer. So the first one, the woman calls.
B.
Really, no, this is not the multiple choice one. This is
Okay.
straightforward. Focus. So the woman calls and she goes, "Hello." I'm like, "What's good?" And she goes,
What's good, son? You want some pizza?
"Hello, this is Romeo's Pizza, the best pizzeria in
What's
town.
up?
What would you like?" And she's
like,
like, "I'd like a shrimp parm hero, but I have a question." I'm like, "Yes, ma'am. What's your question?" She's like, "Does the shrimp parm hero have shrimp?" How do you answer that?
You said no.
I would
went
just hang
silent.
up.
I went
Just
silent.
hang up.
The
Yeah.
stupidity.
I would-
hit me
I would
so
ask-
quickly. I
Because
went
that
fucking
person
silent.
doesn't deserve
I would
your
re-
delivery.
I would
so you're
rebuttal
not-
her and
you
say-
should have hung up.
I would rebuttal her and say, "Does your cranium hold a brain inside?"
I was gonna say, why don't you?
Because if it doesn't,
I
what are we
wanted
doing
to-
here?
I wanted to say, why don't you repeat it and just listen closely? Does the shrimp
Shrimp.
hero have shrimp in it? But I was next to my boss.
I would have been less peeved at her if she said, "Does a shrimp parm have cheese in it?" Because not a lot of people know what parm, let's say, would be.
Nope. Still don't.
You know?
Yeah.
But shrimp.
Shrimp is pretty self-explanatory.
Shrimp's
Yeah.
pretty
Yeah, I heard the word hero for the first time today before this.
Huh.
It's not
What
a
are you
word we
used
use
to?
in the Midwest.
Hoagie?
What the fuck?
No, I also know that. Like
That's-
that's a sandwich, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like heroes.
Hoagie, hero, sandwich.
It's like it's like a sandwich.
Yeah, but it depends what type of bread you put. A hero is the hero bread, the long
Yeah, a hero you could question.
Like
but
a Subway.
yeah, so wait, hero. Yeah,
hero.
it's hero because it saves the day when you're starving. I
Uh,
totally
A hero is
I
like
have
a
no idea.
12-inch bread.
okay.
Maybe 6 inches, half, maybe
Half heroes, yeah.
Yeah, but those people are like,
It's a type of bread.
who would do that? Commit.
Commit.
Yeah.
Like you
It's
did
a
to
type
that
of bread.
audition.
Right, like I did to my Cockney accent. Like, if you're gonna go wrong, go really wrong.
I like that. So now I'm gonna give you a multiple choice designated
Mm.
dumbass. I'm gonna present you 3.
The
A,
answer
B,
is
and
C.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. Now you've all heard of texting and driving, and you know it's all horrendous.
It's all the rage.
It's all the rage, texting while driving. So here's my 3 choices, and you will choose. Choice A. Which one of these is the designated dumbass? Choice A. This guy, big fat guy, is on a bike
Hey,
down the road. Well, you're not even fat.
Bigger
weight
bone, bigger
challenge,
bone.
alright?
Okay.
Weight challenge.
Weight challenge where
Joseph
the
Myers
bike's
is
wheels
listening.
were screeching. Anyway, so this guy's on a bike going down the road, and he's just texting, and he's swerving in the road. That's A. Texting while on the bike.
Mhm.
B was a kid, he was on a hoverboard. Hoverboard, texting. Just hovering on by, texting. Or C, woman with a stroller on a sidewalk. Texting, not even looking at the kid, and she almost ran into me. A, B, and C.
Hold on.
Okay.
Which one did you have access to hit easier?
The stroller I didn't want to hit just because the child didn't deserve it, although the mother did. The fat guy, I feel like there would have been more damage to my car. The kid,
Which one were you closer to?
I was close to all 3. Like,
All 3 of them.
all 3 of them were very close to me. I didn't see them all in one shot. I saw them throughout my week.
Logically, C would be the designated dumbass because you're endangering a child. But I kind of wanted to see you hit A.
Well, the kid on the hoverboard was also a child. Who do you say, A, B, or C?
Well, don't hoverboards explode? Like, didn't they get recalled?
I thought there was fire. There was fire involved. I'm sorry.
You know what I
that's not-
read
Is
today?
it? Yeah. What?
That pistachios can self-combust.
You are veering off topic, Richard.
Yeah, I've read if you store them in some sort of oil, the high fat content in that can like cause it to start a fire. I've never.
I have pistachios
That's so
upstairs. We're gonna
cool.
try this.
We should. Yeah, we gotta like leave it.
Right now. Go get, and then by the end of the podcast.
All right, so let me.
If you're gonna get pistachios, bring the chai. All
Alright,
right.
the chai.
Come on.
Let me hear the A, B, or C from you. So we got the A, which is who was it? Fatty,
Mhm.
fatty on the bike, fatty on wheels. We got B, hoverboard kid, neglected child, or C, stroller mom.
Well, I feel like we gotta give mom a break. Like, pushing a stroller.
Yeah, Joe, we're doing the podcast.
Joe Baroni and cheese. How's the class?
Not now, Richard. You're veering. Joey, close the door. We're podcasting. I'm sorry, Marissa.
It's all good. It's all
You
good.
shouldn't see us like this. Close the door. Thank you.
Close your eyes.
Yeah, I feel like pushing a stroller gets boring. Like, you know. What
She almost hit me. I know I would have sustained no
was she in the
damage.
street?
No, she was just walking like on the sidewalk, but
What were you
So,
doing on the
isn't
sidewalk?
that-
I was
Yeah.
holding pizza boxes, heavy pizza
Oh, I
boxes.
thought you were in your car.
Yeah.
Then
no,
you're the
I was
designated
Yeah,
dumbass.
you're the dumbass.
Do you know how many pizza boxes
You're
I was
the
holding?
designated
Yeah.
dumbass.
Stop it, there's no CD.
You're
There's
the
no option B.
designated dumbass.
Hold on, how am I have pizza?
I'm gonna start singing my southern voice now. You're the designated dumbass.
That's racist.
Yo,
You're the designated
I
dumbass.
can't be, I was
You're
ready
the
to
designated dumbass of the week.
Alright. So
Damn, I like that one.
Really?
That's my new jingle.
I'm not the designated dumbass. My vote goes to the hoverboard kid. He was going too fast.
I like the shrimp guy.
I think we should talk more about these pistachios. Like,
Yeah.
that was what was interesting to me.
Pistachios. Yeah,
It's
they
not
can
real.
bust.
It's not
It is. I read on Wikipedia. Everything on Wikipedia is real.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna write that you're racist on Wikipedia.
I don't have a Wikipedia page.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you just surf Wikipedia? I've never heard of.
No, I was
something
eating
like that.
pistachios today. This is how. All right, I'm getting
Okay.
down my warm right. I was eating pistachios
Break
today,
down the day.
right before the gym. All right, and I wondered. I know this pistachio is good for you, but I don't know how much protein is in the pistachio. So I look it up for nutrition facts. I look. It's pretty good. It's like 26 grams in a cup. Yeah. Then I go on Wikipedia. and somehow I like got down to like controversy in pistachio.
So that's a thing.
As one does.
Yeah, as one does, and there they self combust.
We're gonna try that.
Let's
And
do
I
it.
want you to pull up that page because when I prove you wrong, and on episode probably 50-5.
I think we should put Joseph Gardens under pressure now and extend the invitation to
His
him.
life is under pressure. He's fat, so there's pressure from all sides. Sorry, I just have to mention. If I don't mention that he's fat every episode, people are gonna forget.
Should we have a word from our sponsors now?
We don't. Oh, it's my mom. She's upstairs.
Oh.
She's our sponsor. She lets me live here and doesn't let me sleep outside. So that's a sponsor. Same with your parents, so don't fucking laugh.
Yeah.
So who is your designated dumbass this week or in life?
Oh.
Like you've heard.
It's okay to say
I
Aaron.
mean, do I have to pick one?
Yeah,
Like,
it's okay to say Aaron.
I'm gonna throw this boat at you.
You can't.
It's ship.
You can't.
I can.
It's on a boat.
Sail my way towards you. All right, let's hear it.
It's a vessel.
Marissa Tomei, let's hear it.
My designated dumbass. Ooh.
You don't have to give names or addresses.
But can I? No.
If you want, we go.
I just it's more like the little things that get me. Like when people are so clearly not perceptive of what's going on around them, especially when I'm in a rush.
Oh,
I
like
feel
Aaron when
like-
he drives.
Yes, except for like when I walk and there's slow people in front of me. I
Like
started.
Aaron when he walks.
I walk very fast. I
No,
power
you don't.
walk.
No, you don't.
How do you think I get
I've-
these thighs?
I've seen you
Power
in the city.
Sorry, Marissa Tomei. Let's continue.
It's okay. I've developed this technique
Mhm.
where I realize that they don't see me,
Uh-huh.
and then I do like this little shuffle with my feet so that they hear that I'm behind them.
Not bad.
And sometimes they move out of the way, or sometimes they just don't do anything, and I have to angrily walk around them. This morning, so because I'm in college, we have dining halls, and the dining hall culture is like so. You come in, you do your meal swipe, and you put your shit down because you need to have a table. You know, these kids are hungry for hyenas. You know what I mean? So like, if you don't claim your table, you're not getting a table. So of course this was this morning, and I couldn't sleep last night, and I woke up angry that I wasn't able to fall asleep, and now I'm,
Like Aaron.
yes.
I sleep fine, thank you, sir.
You sure about that? How do you know how you sleep?
Sometimes.
You can't watch yourself.
Yeah, you can't watch yourself sleep.
Richard watches me sometimes.
I sneak in, make sure he's alright.
That's You're a good friend.
I actually put him to bed once.
Stop! We're not going down that road.
No, when he got drunk.
Okay. God, I have family members that don't care about me watching this shit. Okay, continue.
Remember, a quick side. Remember that walking story brought back a beautiful memory. Remember when Joseph Gardens got attacked in? It's bad to say Las Vegas, but yeah. Remember when we were walking down the strip?
Yeah,
And then,
so
dude-
there was someone larger than Joseph Gardner. Are you talking about the girl?
Yeah, remember when she squeezed
Yeah,
in
there was
between
a
us?
woman, a female, I think, that was larger than our friend Joseph Gardner. And he's big.
He's big
like
guy.
the size of a wall. Any wall you can think of, that's how big he
That's
is.
how big he is.
And she was just 2 walls. And she just squeezed right through.
We're walking down the Las Vegas strip, and there's like columns on the side, and he is standing right next, maybe like 5 inches away from the column. There's an entire sidewalk, free to walk by, and this woman squeezes right through him in the column.
It was beautiful.
It was
like
beautiful.
A flower blooming. A very fat flower.
I've never seen anything like it. His rage was.
We cut it off so many times. So sorry. So continue
No,
story.
no, that was
Oh,
a great little interlude. So anyway,
It's a good word.
It's a good word.
thanks, I'm in college now, so I can use words like that.
Maybe if we stayed in college, we would have learned.
She needs to tell her story. Damn it, Richard. Stop
Fucking
veering.
interrupting me. And I'm already having a bad morning. And I come in and I have all of my shit with me for the entire day. I get up at 7 and my classes, my studio day starts at 9 and it doesn't end until 6. So I eat a really nice breakfast, treat myself. And
Nice.
and I have my yoga mat and my backpack that, I mean, you can see it's on the floor. Like if here's me, this is my backpack. Like it is the size of me, just
I
horizontal.
want to pick it up to show the camera, but it
I don't know
looks
if
so
you can
heavy.
pick it up.
That's the
Yeah.
thing, and I haven't been to the gym in 7 years, so just continue.
Wait, me too.
Really?
Yeah, I hate the gym. So I put my shit down and I'm going and I get my omelet and I'm like, okay, everything's gonna turn around for me. I have my omelet. I'm ready. And I go to find my table, and I have friends who were planning on joining me.
Mm-hmm.
And I see there's like a girl sitting at the table who just like, I don't know if she didn't see my stuff, but I also don't know how you could miss it. But there's a bunch of open tables, like she didn't need to sit there. And so I do like my little feet shuffle thing, hoping she'll like look up and be like, oh shit, I didn't even see your stuff. But no, she's just sitting there like on her phone. As my stuff is like right over, like across the table, and it was more weird than dumb. You know, on the topic of designated dumbass, I was just like, I'm gonna take my bag and move it 1 foot to the left, which is where the other open table is, and I was like weirded out that she didn't say anything. So I like made the chair like make a noise on purpose, and she still didn't look up, and to this very moment, I'm baffled.
Should have told my chair.
Yeah.
I
should have lit
That
the
was-
table on fire.
That gets me like if you ever go to small ass restaurants in the city and they have like two tops right next to each other, like an inch away, and you're sitting with like couples.
But I like that because
That's
it's
weird for
eavesdrop.
me. And then you start hearing their like stories like, yeah, I got this fungus on my foot, babe. Maybe you should make that appointment for the doctor next week to get that bunion removed.
That
and I'm
I like
sitting there
hearing, because
I'm
you learn
eating
from
my
it.
food, man.
But you learn from it. There's so much you can learn. Like
Yeah.
the only time I don't like that is when I was sitting once at a restaurant. It was Valentine's Day. I was with my imaginary girlfriend, so it was awkward, obviously. And the couple to my left was breaking up. And I was like,
How? Yeah, how weird is that though?
She was like crying, and the waitress just left our table, and she's like, "Wow, it's so sad." And I'm like, "Sadder than being with your imaginary girlfriend?" She's like, "No." And then I'm like, looking at this couple, and I want to like pat her. I'm like, "It's gonna be somewhat. I don't know what he
What do you
thinks
do
of
at that point?
It's
You know?
fucking Valentine's Day. That's what you don't do. You don't ask a girl out on Valentine's Day. Sure as fuck don't fucking break up with her on Valentine's Day. Two things you don't do. Am
You
I
do
wrong?
it.
It's
You
so
do-
easy.
you
It's
do
just
it the day
24 hours,
before.
so just
What the
don't
fuck
do
you
either
do it
of
the
those
day
things to
before.
anybody.
What? Don't do the day before. Don't just wait.
So you avoid the presents.
How fucking horrible can
Yeah.
What?
You're not wrong. 'Cause
You
then
avoid the presents.
And then you have to like pretend to be
If you-
into it on Valentine's.
If you break up with a girl on February 15th, you're the designated dumbass.
True.
Yeah.
13th is kind of fucked up too. She's just forever gonna remember that
Save
day.
yourself a couple
The
$100.
10th. That's like a save.
That's you know.
January. Just do it in January. After the holidays. Enough time.
That's
to
your
decide.
New Year's
Just
resolution. You
backtrack.
can blame it on that. You know, blame it on New Year's resolution. Trying
Yeah.
to cut the fat out of my life.
Well, you know what? All in all, minus the whole breakup thing, I think sitting next to people is fine. What that lady did with you, that's weird. That's designated weirdo of the week. DW.
All right, let's get serious for a second here.
Is that happening?
We all take the subway. You probably don't.
I
Oh, we
fucking
want Subway
didn't.
stories? Is that where we're going?
No.
I feel like
I got on the subway 2 days ago,